Hey everyone, my name's Akash. I am currently a junior, I guess, as of 2021 February.
What month comes next after January? February.
I'm currently majoring in the BA program for acting, and I'm currently minoring in sociology and anthropology, which is very exciting. But I'll talk more about all of that in this video.
What month is the second month of the year? February.
I am from Irvine, California, so I ended up auditioning in LA, because I didn't want to fly out all the way to New York.
February.
I mainly chose to go to Pace and go with my major, mainly because I personally did not know if I wanted to go more the film route and television route or more the theatrical route. And I thought New York was such a great spot when it comes to figuring all that out, because you do have NBC, you do have Broadway here. But when it comes to my major, it is emphasized in terms of devising and devised theater. That the definition of that, I think, for me has kept changing ever since I came here as a freshman. I mean, I hadn't really done devised theater in high school at all, so I vaguely knew what I was signing up for, but also, I'll be honest, I kind of didn't at the same time. So when it comes to, I caught you.
In the arms of the angel, fly.
It's gonna fall again. Oh my god. So for me, I guess at this moment, devised theater, I think devising is so many things. If you're someone that likes to create stuff, or you're someone that wants to produce things, I would say this major is a great fit for you. Because you are getting your acting training, as well as like you're stretching that muscle. You're stretching that muscle when it comes to creating different work. I really like improv, and so this just feels like a more structured way of doing improv, where you get a suggestion of a story or a piece of music or a piece of text or anything really, and you're just creating something out of it, which is really great. I had a huge aha moment last semester where I was like, devising isn't only for theater, which is crazy, because I think all these skills that I've been learning, it just blew my mind. Because I was sitting down, I was watching the trailer for the TV show Ratched on Netflix, and I was like, wait, this is devised in a way, because it is being devised from, or it's being derived from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So I don't know, it just blew my mind, and I had this moment of appreciation of being in what the major I'm currently in, because it is helping me. If I did want to go to film route, it is helping me in terms of just stretching that muscle in terms of creation. I know I was talking a lot about your muscle of creating things and just coming up with things is going to be stretched. I'll talk more about how, because I feel like that would be helpful. So your freshman year, you're a part of a cohort of the people that are majoring in acting, as well as people that are majoring in directing as well. So your freshman year, you get shuffled and mixed into two separate groups, regardless of if you're a director or an actor. And Pace brings in outside directors from outside of Pace. And you start devising a show. And I will say the process for everyone is different. But you are getting that opportunity as soon as your freshman year in terms of performing and workshopping the show that you're creating, and also creating in general with a huge group. In a show, my group, we ended up a fire truck. I don't know if you hear that.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
My group ended up devising a show about a funeral home in Colorado. True story, by the way, which is crazy. It was called Postmortem, not the funeral home. Our show was called Postmortem, and it was based off of this funeral home in Colorado that was pretty much selling body parts and giving people not really their ashes, just giving them cement. So very crazy and wild. So we pretty much devised a show based off of that. So that's what our show is about. Every year it's about something different. It just depends on your director and your group, of who's in your ensemble. Sophomore year, you come back with that show, which is really great because you have all of that summer to marinate and just
A single scoop strawberry cone with a chocolate dip. Just look at that concentration. Oh, a little shaky on that entry. But just look at that form.
you are learning and sharpening that tool of workshopping something as well and knowing how to take edits constantly, which is really nice. And then sophomore year, you're bringing back that show and performing it as one of our main stage shows. Junior year, we're supposed to go to the International Institute in Barcelona, so you do get that travel opportunity and you get to take acting classes and you get to see what the scene is like in Europe in terms of performing and just acting and just theater in general, so it's a great opportunity in that. Unfortunately, because of Rona, my class didn't get the chance to go last semester. Junior year, second semester, currently there right now, but we all get into smaller ensembles, so we all get paired up with one of the student directors that is also majoring in the BA program for directing, and that's currently a junior as well. So we just form groups with that, and then the directors direct those as well as help collaborate in terms of devising it. The actors act in those as well as collaborate with it. But we all pick short stories and devise that as a mini ensemble, so you are in a smaller group. So at this point, I think at least it's a nice time to do this junior year because you are learning your voice. I feel like at least you do narrow down more so what type of artist you want to be, and in terms of all that, and you work on that and you present it senior year, which is very exciting. And once you present that, it's like a little nice like hurrah and showcase too in a way, and then after that you are working on your senior showcase. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my major. And then in terms of my minor, I am minoring in sociology and anthropology. I like to say it was a happy accident in terms of that. I went into PACE not even knowing I wanted to minor in something, and I took a sociology class that I was put into actually, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm someone that likes to see the bigger picture, and also I think especially if you are going into the arts, like it's a great fit because it's not like, I mean, it's similar to psychology, but you're studying a whole group, which is great, and getting to know how groups function and in what circumstance, all that stuff. But it's definitely a nice little another tool to put into your toolbox in terms of knowing that if you want to create something, or if you do want to devise a character or just create a character from a published play from the ground up, it's definitely a great tool for you to use, I think, in terms of that. So definitely take an anthropology class. I highly recommend it. I think that's all that I got. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Allie, Queen. Thank you for letting me do this. You're the best. If y'all don't know, it's Allie appreciation time at the end of my videos. So I'm just gonna talk about why I like Allie. She's very kind. She gives the best hugs. Definitely, if you ever come to PACE, or if you need a person to stalk, when I say stalk, I mean respectfully stalk. Please don't, like, I don't know, bombard her, but respectfully stalk her.
What month comes next after January? February.
She's the best person I know, one of my favorite people in the world. So thank you, Allie. But thank you everyone else for watching this video as well. If you have any questions, I'm terrible at like putting anything. I'm bad at editing. I'm only good at copying and pasting things. But if you want to follow me on Instagram and DM me. My handle is at thehumannoodle, 1N. Thank you. Oh, also follow you at Yes Anderson. It's an improv troupe I'm a part of. It's on campus. Check us out. Because it's Rona times, we're doing shows every other Friday online. Normally we do it every other Friday in person, but because of Rona. But unless you're watching this and Rona's gone, In that case, come join us in person. Bye.